trouble and just hoovering the grain. Outside, in the nearby bushes, the mice are in their millions. They are thick on the ground. You can't take a footstep without standing and squishing mice. They only come out at night. During the day, they flee for cover. They use the camouflage of the night to go into the buildings and raid the grain silos. They'll virtually eat anything that comes within range, even electrical wires.
When the mice are disturbed, they jump. They can jump right through the air, and they jump down, and run everywhere. And this is really icky. You can imagine what the people and the livestock and everything are feeling with so many mice. There's just a sea of them here. It's really like Alfred Hitchcock.
Talk about plague proportions. This is amazing.
Whoa, this is unbelievable! Talk about a plague! What we need a couple of good brown snakes and a carpet python to sort these guys out. Excuse me, there's one in my shirt. Steve, excuse me, there's one in my shirt.
A lot of farmers actually encourage snakes to come in and around their farms to try and stop this problem from happening. But you've got to have snakes in the early days prior to the plague taking place. If you don't get them in there soon, then the mice will just reproduce so quickly that even a snake can't handle it. Wow, have a look at this. Talk about a plague. I've never seen such a prolific amount of mammals in one place at one time. Incredible. A good indication of how many rodents there is in these grain containers. This should be flowing with grain. Instead, it's clogged up with rodents and their poop. Here's a classic example of how an introduced or exotic species, a feral animal, in Australia can breed up into prolific numbers and virtually take over.
It's incredible, a vast number of these guys. They just keep coming out of everywhere. They not only are eating all the food stores, but they're also contaminating what they don't consume. They're spreading disease, really getting everything filthy.
Wow, what I wouldn't do for a couple of 100,000 carpet pythons. Ever seen mice like this? It's really important that I get a sample of the mice to take back to the scientists so as they can get a better understanding of how to keep this pest species at bay. It's going to save the farmers and going to make it a lot better on our natural world.
I can handle one little mouse on his own, but